Alright, so I want to share a principle with you guys, and it's called cause and effect. And basically, what it means is that to every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And what this means is that for everything that we do, there is an opposite thing that's going to happen. And this could be for, like, for example, if you give another human a compliment, that's a good thing. There will then come an equal and opposite reaction, and the reaction is people saying thanks to that compliment and like greeting you. And this principle just goes on in every area of your life. And when you can use this principle to your advantage and really stack up all these good things, like all of a sudden success will just come to you. And this could basically be like whenever you eat cake, like you'll become fat. That's the opposite reaction. So if you can stack all these good things to your favor, like doing outreach, the reaction will then be people responding and being your client. Learning all these things and putting them into actions, like it will take so much effort to learn things, but when you learn things and implement them, then there will become this other reaction of you making money or like you having success with this thing. And that's just also the principle of delayed gratification. If you can put all in this, like in all this effort and doing all this hard stuff at the beginning, then all the good stuff will come afterwards. So maybe for me it will be hard to give a girl a compliment, but by me overcoming that and stepping out of my comfort zone and doing a thing that's hard, then there will come a equal good thing, which is a girl saying thanks, or we get to talk to each other. And that's like, I want you to just see this principle everywhere in your life. Me sitting on my couch death scrolling, like there will become an equal and opposite reaction to that. And that's me having brain fog and cannot function really or think for myself. Or if I decide to eat an apple instead of eating candy, like if I eat candy, the reaction will become that I gain a lot of calories and it will like sit on my body as belly fat. And by me eating an apple, I will then get all the healthy benefits. So everything that you do, you use it as delayed gratification. Put in the hard thing and then you get the good thing. Because to each action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. It's basically just like a mirror. Like picture a mountaintop and there's a lake there's a lake. You will see just as much as the mountain going up in the mirror of the lake as below. So as above, as above, so as below. And this can be a bit of abstract things, but if you can stack all these good things and all these good course of actions in your favor and do all these good things, you will get the equal and opposite reaction. It's all about input and output. And again, if you can do that, like basically there's this analogy about if you had to eat a frog at dinner, when would you eat it? Would you eat it before you ate your steak or your main meal, or would you eat it after? Like, when would you eat it? Would you eat it as a dessert or as an appetizer? And most people will probably eat it as an appetizer because they want the good flavor at the end. But that's when we as humans, we get caught up in the feeling of always wanting to have this dopamine hit, wanting to have these good things. And that's why we eat the dinner first, and then we all of a sudden, like, we just forget about the frog, and then we have to eat the frog. We have to, like, stay accountable to our actions. And again, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So, like, the action could be eating the frog first. The reaction is then you have to eat the, like, good dinner, and vice versa. The picking the bad choice or the good choice first will have the opposite reaction, the equal and opposite reaction by you eating the frog at the end. So that's basically how life works, and this is a natural law. And by you being observant about this and really stacking everything in your favor, knowing that if you do this bad thing, an equal bad thing will happen. And if you do this good thing, an equal good thing will happen. And that's why you really need to push yourself out of your comfort zone. And that's why staying in your comfort zone is the root of all evil and will basically be your death sentence. Because you are just staying comfortable, and then one day you have to, like, stay accountable and be responsible for all this instant gratification you've just had, and then the equal opposite reaction will just hit, and that's, you're just digging your own grave. But if you can basically reverse engineer that process and really think, all right, I need to do this because then I will get this. Like, I need to do this good thing because then this good thing will happen. And then, like, most things that feel or will feel good is hard at the beginning, and vice versa. So every thing that feels good in the moment will always feel bad at the end. So it's a thing that I've struggled really, really much with. And I always remind myself that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So for everything that I do, I better do the best thing, because, like, I better put in the effort and do the hard thing, because then the best thing possible will happen afterwards. So that's why for me, it could be for me hard to say hi to a girl, but I know after that, like, or just like giving her a compliment, I know that will become an equal and opposite reaction. So yeah, again, like, these good things, these good habits with taking an action and there's having an equal and opposite reaction, they are disguised. The first action is disguised as something bad, something hard, but when you start to unpack these things, you realize that these things aren't scary. This is just up in your head, and then all of a sudden doing all the right choices will become easy. And, like, this thing of doing the good thing and doing the hard thing and then a good thing will happen will just be a feedback loop. It will be a self-serving loop, because then a good thing happened and you will know, I need to do more of this, and then it just becomes a rocket taking off. So that's a bit of insight for a Friday evening or afternoon. Yeah, it's evening by now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoys videos like this. On my channel, it's been mostly about, like, paradigms and worldviews and basically mindset, because that's the thing that I've struggled with the most. Like, it hasn't been very much the business side, but really getting my mindset in place, and that's really what I've been focusing on. But like, sooner or later I will also start to implement some business things as well, how I write copy, how I, like, change people's beliefs for the better and sell, like, serving people that has limiting beliefs, and how to really create a movement. Again, write copy, do sales in one-to-many, and all these things, basically just the entire thing of message alchemy. I'll be implementing more of that stuff in my YouTube videos as we move on. But this, like, I'm like the inside the mind of an entrepreneur is basically my thoughts going on right now, and right now it's just been me constantly reminding myself that to every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, and every time I do, like, it's up against the decision, like, should I sit here and scroll or should I actually go to work? Then I put it up and say, to every action there's an opposite. To every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So for me, sitting there and scrolling, then I will feel bad. I will like, I feel bad for myself. I will like be mad at myself and all this kind of stuff, and I will just be stuck in a trough and I will have brain fog. But by me doing the hard thing and sitting there working, then I will, like, there's an equal, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Then I will probably figure out a new framework. I'll make more money because I'm doing work. I'm actually doing a thing that's serving people. I will get new experiences. I will push through the hard things. I'll know how to get in flow state. I'll get in flow state and all these good things. But firstly, like, all these things are disguised as a good thing, and that's basically how life works. Like, the bad thing is disguised as a good thing, and the good thing is disguised as a bad thing. That's the same with religion. Like, the devil is always like trying to bribe you, and the God is just there testing you, but he still loves you. Like, it's the same thing. I hope you're getting what I'm saying here. So yeah, I will call it a day for this video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.